Did you ever wonder what the world's very first must-see list looked like? Over 2,000 years ago, scholars and travelers compiled the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Most are long gone, yet their stories continue to inspire us today. Let's step back in time and discover them one by one. 1. Great Pyramid of Giza, Egypt. Built around 2560 before Common Era, the Great Pyramid of Giza is the only ancient wonder still standing today. Constructed with over 2 million stone blocks, it originally rose 146 meters high and aligned perfectly with the stars. But the pyramid is not alone. It stands with 2 smaller pyramids, Kafir and Menkaure, and is guarded by the Great Sphinx, half lion, half pharaoh. Today, the Giza Plateau near Cairo is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visitors walk where pharaohs were buried, and modern scans continue to reveal hidden chambers inside. 2. Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Iraq. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon remain the most mysterious wonder. Ancient writers described terrace gardens filled with exotic trees, flowing water, and shaded walkways said to be built by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his queen. But did they ever exist? No archaeological remains have been found. Some historians even suggest they were built in Nineveh, hundreds of kilometers away. Today, Babylon's ruins still stand in Iraq, but the gardens remain lost, a wonder of history, or perhaps only of imagination. 3. Statue of Zeus at Olympia, Greece. In 435 before Common Era, the sculptor Phidias created a 12-meter-high statue of Zeus, carved in ivory and gold, seated in the Temple of Zeus at Olympia. Ancient visitors wrote that it looked so real it seemed alive. When pagan temples were closed in late antiquity, the statue was moved to Constantinople for safekeeping, but it was destroyed in a fire in the 5th or 6th century. Today, only ruins of the temple remain in Olympia, but ancient coins and descriptions tell us how it looked. Visitors can still walk the sacred grounds where the Olympic Games began. 4. Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, Turkey. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, completed around 550 before Common Era, was one of the largest temples in the ancient world, supported by 127 marble columns. It became a center of worship, trade, and culture. It was rebuilt several times after destruction by fire and invasions, but in 268 Common Era, the Goths destroyed it for good. Today, in modern Selçuk, Turkey, only one reconstructed column stands where the temple once dominated the city, a silent reminder of its former glory. 5. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Turkey. Built around 350 before Common Era in Halicarnassus, today's Bodrum, the mausoleum was the grand tomb of King Mausolus and his wife Artemisia. It rose 45 meters high, blending Greek, Egyptian, and Lycian styles, and was adorned with sculptures so beautiful that they became famous throughout antiquity. Earthquakes eventually brought it down in the Middle Ages, and Crusaders reused its stones to build Bodrum Castle. Today, visitors can see its foundations in Bodrum, while statues and reliefs are preserved in museums like the British Museum. 6. Colossus of Rhodes, Greece. In 280 before Common Era, to celebrate victory over an invading army, the people of Rhodes built the Colossus, a 33-meter-high bronze statue of Helios, the sun god, at their harbor. It stood for only 54 years before being toppled by an earthquake. Its remains lay scattered for centuries before being melted down in the 7th century. Today, Rhodes remembers the Colossus through reconstructions and art, while the medieval Old Town is itself a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 7. Lighthouse of Alexandria, Egypt. Built around 280 before Common Era on Pharos Island, the Lighthouse of Alexandria guided sailors safely into one of the busiest ports of the ancient world. Rising over 100 meters, it used mirrors to project firelight far across the sea. Earthquakes between the 10th and 14th centuries eventually toppled it. Today, divers have found remains beneath the waves near Alexandria's harbor, and its legacy lives on in the word Pharos, meaning lighthouse. Of the 7 ancient wonders, only the Great Pyramid survives. But centuries later, the world created a new list, the 7 Modern Wonders, monuments you can still visit today. Let's explore them in the next video.